Hey, welcome to Color Yoga. My name is Kyle and welcome to the Restorative series. Today we've got a really gentle practice that's kind of designed to give you the space to wind down and let go of tension and kind of maybe ease a busy mind after a long day. Today's class is a 20 minutes all levels practice and you don't need any props or any blocks for this. I do have my couch pillow over here which comes in handy when you kind of need to rest and relax onto something. I'll show you how to use it if you have one. And I'm going to create a lot of space for you in this class today, so not as many cues as I normally would. And in saying that, I'm going to encourage you to get into the posture, close your eyes, and then embody your attention. So really feel into your experience rather than kind of worrying about what you think you look like. Throughout today's class, I'm going to encourage you to allow yourself to slowly unwind. So be patient and gentle with yourself. This compassionate approach to you and your practice is really important to cultivate. The letting go and the easing into the practice of this restorative nature, it doesn't happen immediately. So be with your breath. Notice that with every exhale, it slowly tends to unwind. 20 minutes is more than enough to get you there. So this is the kind of aim, and allow yourself to gently unwind. And if you'd like to see any behind the scenes of what kind of goes into making these videos, you are more than welcome to follow me on Instagram. And if you'd like to join in on my weekly classes, you can always hit the subscribe and notifications bell. Honestly, your support here really does go a long way with the channel and with the algorithm. Otherwise, when you're ready, you can grab your mat and let's begin. Welcome back. Today we're going to begin on our knees, and I'm just going to shift myself to the back of the mat here. So bring yourself to a comfortable kneeling position. If you have a pillow and your knees are sore, you can find a lot of relief by just sitting on a pillow, and you can even place one underneath your shins and between your heels. So find a comfy space, close your eyes, and breathe. Begin with just a few slow, mindful breaths just to arrive onto our mats, just allowing ourselves to shake the day off. I'm going to encourage you to be gentle with yourself and cultivate that compassion with slowing down in the practice. And just being with any thoughts or emotions, acknowledging them, and just keep returning your attention onto the breath or into the body. Just allowing yourself this time to slowly wind down. Inhale, feel your belly expand. Exhale to release. Sit up a little bit taller, roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale nice and slow. Tuck your chin. With some sound, open mouth, exhale to release. Inhale, arms rise alongside your ears. Exhale, let them through to prayer at your heart center. If an intention is in your practice, you are more than welcome to set one. It's always great to ground your practice. When you finish, bow your head towards your hands to seal that off. And you can blink your eyes open. So we're going to rise up onto our knees. If you have your pillow, you can place it aside into kind of like a camel pose. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, half moon kind of variation, leaning yourself over with your right pinky wrapped in and open your chest up. Again, squeeze your thighs. You want to lift up and out. Inhale, rise through center. Exhale, over to the other side and wrap your left pinky and reach to the fingertips. Relax your face. Inhale, rise through center. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind your back. Now you can keeping your hands interlaced, sit the hips back, open the knees out. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, slowly bow down into a child's pose. Resting the forehead down on the ground. Now, if you have a pillow, you can always place it underneath you. You can release the hands, reach them up in front of you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to release. Allow your hips to melt down. Inhale, walk your hands off to the left-hand side. Stack your right hand on top of the left. Ground your palms. With a long exhale, pull a length on the right side. Inhale, walk your hands through center. Exhale over to the right-hand side. Ground and pull. Gently inhale your hands through to center. Exhale, come up to tabletop. Bring yourself in a nice square posture at the back of your mat. So stack your shoulders over your wrists, spread your fingers wide. And we're going to work into any free movement here. You can do some cat-cows, lowering your belly, lifting it up, barrel rolls, twisting, shifting the weight forward and back. Now, the idea is to close your eyes and work into any movement that kind of feels good. So if this feels a bit strange or perhaps you're feeling a little bit self-conscious, don't worry, there's no right, there's no wrong here. The idea is that you're going to use the natural rhythm and the natural feeling of your body to guide you. So perhaps there's some sticky areas that are left over from a long day. Allow your breath and your movement to be synchronized and really feel into the experience as you really try and embody your attention. It's a really nice time to warm your wrists up, so perhaps shifting the weight just over the wrist, pressing into the ground, waking up the space at the center of your back, sitting onto the toes, stretching onto the base of the feet. And while you move in any way which feels good, see if you can bring a sense of softness to your face and your jaw, really softening into your sense of attention. And release, neutral tabletop. And step your right foot forward for a runner's lunge or a lizard lunge. Find a comfy space, your right foot coming on the outside of the right hand. Now you have some options here. If you have pillows, you can stack them way high to relax on. You can stay on your hands if that feels good. You're more than welcome to come down onto your elbows. And if you'd like to, you can work into your left quad by sending your right hand back and taking hold of your left foot, just opening up the space on the front of your left leg. I'm going to be here for a few breaths, so just settle in, close the eyes, bring softness to your breath. And try and notice what comes up for you. If your back leg is up, you can gently lower it down. If you're on your elbows, you can come back up and release, shifting the weight back. We're going to move into a half pigeon. So bringing your right shin forward, having the right knee on the outside of the right hip. Untuck the back toe, extend the left leg out. If you have a pillow or a bolster or anything to support you, you can place it down. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, slowly lower yourself down to breathe. Now, see if you can almost immediately soften into the posture, using your exhale to kind of be with your slow release in on the right-hand side. And again, what often helps is if you use an audible sigh just to kind of trick and trigger your brain into releasing any perhaps unconscious tension in the body. Inhale to slowly walk your hands underneath your shoulders. If you have your pillow, you can place it aside. Then exhale, we're going to press back to a tabletop. And take it just a few rounds of breath to work some release into your hips. Still keeping your eyes closed. And release. Inhale, left foot steps forward, runner's lunge. Place it gently on the outside of the left hand. And find a variation that works for you. Again, you can stay here on the hands, closing the eyes, coming down into the elbows, or if you'd like to, which I kind of like to enjoy, is taking hold of the back foot just to work some space into the quad, which is really great for the hip flexors. And again, sending your gaze up and over the left shoulder as you use your exhale to melt down and forward. And this is quite a strong posture for most. So the idea is to kind of observe the tension in the beginning and slowly witness it ease with every exhale. Just gifting yourself this time to be with and to unwind. Last breath in, last breath out. If you have the back foot, you can lower it. If you're on your elbows, you can come back up. With your next exhale, we're going to release into half pigeon on the left side. So bring your left shin forward, left knee gently on the outside of the left hip. Untuck the back toe. Square yourself off. If you have your pillow, place it down in front of you. And with your exhale, release into your half pigeon. Close your eyes and really relax into this posture. Soften into the face. You want to just allow gravity here to do all the work. And again, perhaps an audible sigh just to release. The sound really does help with kind of tricking the body to relaxing into what appears to be quite a tense posture. So that's that kind of strength in the stretch can often hold the tension. You can feel like you're kind of resisting the relax, but allowing the sigh gives that sense of relaxation. It kind of tricks that tension in it. Last breath in, last breath out. Come onto your hands to inhale. As you exhale, roll into your left hip, extend both legs out in front of you. Pat your hamstrings down just to release. See if you can get into the front of your sitting bones, and if your hamstrings are a little bit tight, you can bring a little bend to the legs. If you have a pillow, you can place it down in front of you. You're going to inhale, raise your arms up, exhale, shift them forward and release. Now, if you have multiple pillows, you can always stack them high. If you don't have any pillows, rather bend the legs and rest your belly onto your thighs, and then slowly walk your sitting bones back. Last breath in. And exhale. Inhale to roll up. You can place your pillow out beside you. With an exhale, we're going to lower down onto our backs. Nice and slow. Draw your right knee into your chest and give yourself a gentle squeeze. Inhale, feel your belly expand. And with a very slow exhale, lower your right knee over to the left-hand side. Supine twist. You may need to scoot your hips over to the right. And see if you can keep your right shoulder on the floor as you look up and over the right side. Again, softening into the ground. Just allowing the gravity to do all the work here. Inhale, draw your right knee into your chest, give it a gentle squeeze, and with your exhale, exchange them out. Left knee draws in, flex your toes and tuck your chin. Inhale, lift the belly up to the sky. With a slow exhale, lower your knee over to the right side, supine twist, gaze gently over the left shoulder as you relax and breathe. Last breath in, and slow breath out. Draw your knees into your chest, give yourself a good squeeze. Send your heels up into the sky for happy baby. Taking the outer blades of the feet or the knees or the shins or the hamstrings, kind of having your legs out wide and then down. Close your eyes, and if you'd like to, you can add a little rock from left to right. Inhale, release, wrap your hands around your knees, give yourself a good squeeze of gratitude. And as you exhale, release into Shavasana, taking up some space. Have your toes out, palms up. And when you're ready, commit to your Shavasana, lay in stillness and draw your attention inwards. We're going to lay in Shavasana as still as we can, just noticing our breath and trying to keep your sense of attention soft as you allow your practice to soak up. You're welcome to lay here as long as you like. There really is no rush. Thank you so much for putting such beautiful effort into your practice and into this channel. It is so greatly appreciated. If you have any comments or questions, I will be down below. It's always nice to hear from you and to get to know you. Otherwise, I'll see you next time on your mat. Namaste.